Legislation passing last night as well, making many farmers across the state a little concerned. It's a bill that's supposed to help farming and agriculture, but it could possibly have the opposite effect in the future. Our Jen Seelig explains.
Right before the end of the state legislative session, a bill that lawmakers came to an agreement with to allow farm workers to join unions and earn overtime pay. Now, it's really hurting the dairy farmers in upstate New York, but it's also hurting local and family-owned farm businesses too.
This is really sad. This is really sad. It's going to be even worse for the consumer down the road because there's not going to be many of us guys left.
Giuliano Farms has been in business for 40 years, serving everything from fresh produce, sweet bakery goods, and all the different kinds of flowers. And a small farmer's market like his can't afford to give his employees overtime.
We're used to grow 120 acres, and we did employ seasonal workers here. And for that reason, we can't afford to pay them wages, and we can't afford to pay the overtime because there's not enough money in the product. So we decided that we're going to phase out our wholesale in the coming years, and we're going to just stick to a retail operation where we have less employees, and that's what we have to do.
The legislation makes it mandatory for farmers to pay their employees overtime if they work more than 60 hours a week, and employees would be able to take a day off to rest. But Giuliano says taking a day off in this business could be costly, especially for dairy farmers.
Cows don't take days off. Cows milk, 24/7. Depending on how big your dairy, twice a day, they got to be milked. So these dairy guys, I mean, we're one of the lucky ones. We're produce, we're flowers. We get the off season and we get a breather here and then, but them guys, they get no breathers.
This bill will go into effect starting January 1st of 2020. In Schuyler, Jen Seelig, Eyewitness News.